Hello. Oh, I think the music might be way too loud, but let me adjust that. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing really good. Although I was kind of vibing with that music. AK75. No, we're not building an AK74. I can tell you that much. It is a keyboard we're building today. You know, up until when I wrote it up in the title, I didn't realize how close it was to AK74. But you are right. It is rather close. Oopsie daisy, thank you so much for the tier 1.
2 months down, 1 million more
Thank
to go,
you.
Alexotos. Woo.
I hope I get to see you for a long time. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support and the love. Are we building something with Greg? Damn. I mean, it's blocked. You guys can't see that message, but a Coaster Builds asked if we are. Is Greg really popular today? Gran, thank you so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate that, dude. I just got my Freya Ultra Valhalla edition. It looks amazing. The runes engraved on the back and in person are really dark blue/green. You know, I would love to see that one there in person. I feel like out of all the colorways that came out, that was really nice. Whew, I feel like all of a sudden, I have to sneeze a bunch of times, but I can't. Had to get the convo started. Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well today, man. Today is, I guess, the Friday into what is a lot of people's, I wouldn't say long weekend, but maybe the holiday week coming up. So I hope we don't let anyone down with a good little send-off if people can't make it to the next few streams, although there's not going to be a crap ton of streams over the next week. But dude, I hope everyone's been having a good one, man. So nice.
10 months, wow, of trolling you about all your yapping and none of your building, lol. Could imagine not spending 10 months with Mikey Daddy.
Oh,
Make
damn,
sure to
dude.
saying something about your hot merch, my guy.
Oh, damn. Thank you so much for the tier 2, man. I appreciate that, dude. No long weekend for me. I'm working Christmas. I mean, honestly, if you don't really do much that day anyways, it's not that bad. Not to jump out of the gate with a question, but I could grab your opinion on something. Absolutely. Guys, today's going to be a little bit, I mean, it's going to be a nice, like, little, we get to dive into something fun for keyboards today, but if you guys have questions, like, I may not even be available to stream Monday. The stream we had got moved. I still want to do something, but it may be like 2 or 3 days, 4 days maybe, where we just don't do anything. So if you guys have any like last minute questions about keyboards or just, I don't know, have been itching to ask me a question, a serious question, not something silly, because I know there's going to be like a silly question happening like in T-5, but how you doing? I just built my universe. Which color did you get for the universe? The universe is so nice. I need to rebuild mine. Oh, also for today's giveaway, it is a Hope 75. It is a nice E-White Hope 75. It doesn't have the magnetic feet because this is the one that it just kept falling off, so I have bump-ons I'll supply you guys with. But it is a Hope 75 with that nice extended weight on the back, bottom, whatever you want to call it, and it has that RGB strip in the back over here too. Real nice. This is going to be what today's giveaway is. Yeah, we probably will end up doing the Wave 60, if anything, on Monday. But I have the Wave 60 here. I even have one to give away to you guys as well. So I think the stream on Monday will end up giving away. Is the weight gold? Yeah, it's a brass weight that's been, I think it's a brass weight. I can't remember. It's been a little while for that keyboard there. So someone posted about Hall Effect keyboards on Reddit asking if they're worth it. My argument is that they aren't unless you're actually really good. Someone countered saying that they're really good for mid-range players because it'll help them auto do actions instead of practicing for them. Wait. Slow down. What does auto do actions mean? Auto? Like what auto action is it doing? I'm not trying to like just take hit and get like strafe easier. Snap tap? Isn't that banned? I thought they said that you can't do that anymore. In some games, yes. But not other games. You can't in most games. I mean, okay, my argument for, like, even outside of the realm of gaming, I do think you can get, you know, some use cases out of the Hall Effect boards, and I've been aggressively using one for the last 2 months. That's all I've been using, and I mean, I've told you guys that's pretty much like what I've been testing outside of what's on this desk right over here. And I've found a lot of use cases for it. Like, I really enjoy typing on it. It's really nice. I don't think it's been a huge difference for me when I'm playing shooters. And again, I'd say my skill level in shooters is maybe a smidge above average. But I haven't been like, whoa, this is so different. Because, like, you can strafe all you want, but if your aim with your other hand sucks with your mouse, then you kind of just, like, I don't know, I feel like you have to have skill regardless. Is it giving you an edge? Then sure. Can it help with other things? Like, yeah, I actually adjusted a few keys for when I'm playing games. I do this nasty habit, for example, when I'm playing, I tend to lean in a little bit, and I tend to put a lot of weight on my thumb. So I actually adjusted the actuation point all the way to the bottom, because I was leaning in a little bit, even with like the 50-gram spring or whatever it is inside there, and I was triggering it. But I have a bad habit of doing that when I'm playing games. So my way around that was to just, change that. But I don't know about... I'm using the Wooting one right now as well as another one that I can't really talk too much about, but I didn't really notice like a skill difference. But I think obviously that depends on the user. It could be an edge for someone, but I really think that it's like a bleeding edge type thing. How's that top boards of the year article going? It's going pretty good. I've already written down a little bit. I should have it for the first 2 weeks of January.
We always talk about our friend Greg here, but we rarely see his smile. How about we run an orange set his smile on it? Wow, 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 wow.
What would we call it, dude? Meant to also say shout out to Derek at Novel Keys for helping me get a new PCB for my Nest on 810E. Since my first one was having a strange issue, give that man a raise. Dude, the team at NK, if you guys haven't, show some love to them. If you guys were like thinking about picking something up, obviously a little bit of a plug for a company I work with. Dude, NK's great, Mike's great, the team's great. Riley, goated stuff from Riley. I don't know if you guys saw this that I was working on today. I say working on very lightly, but I was trying to find a permanent home for this board, for this keycap set, and I think I found the home on this board, the Garen. I think I found silver and this just chunkier frame and this kind of like, more out there look, I think suits this particular keycap set. Super, super nice. So I'm really happy with what this turned out. No, this is not laser. This is Shinseki. Really happy with this. This is an amazing set. But yeah, I don't know. Just shout out them, man. They're pretty cool. Like those guys, I did pick it up, and now you must stream the Keycap75. I don't know when we're doing that stream. Hopefully Mike can get that out to me pretty soon. Hopefully soon-ish. Oh, I think I messed up my focus on my camera. Oh well. But yeah, how are you guys all doing? Hopefully everyone's doing well. I mean, honestly, it's Friday, like I said. I'm just glad it's Friday, man. I'm so happy it's Friday. I am, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a few things. I'm actually I had to actually change what cabinet system I'm going for because I didn't take in, there's a little spot on the wall that we can't actually touch. So I had to change something on our cabinet layout, which made me have to redo the whole thing, which luckily it wasn't crazy big, but actually it's going to cost us a little bit less now. So personally, I've definitely improved in TAC FPS after beginning to play with my Wooting 60HE. However, I think it's objective too, like you said. It's all about personal skill at the end of the day, but my rank in Valorant and CSGO went up almost 4 ranks after 2 weeks. Yeah, man, I think it's like, again, if you needed that edge for your gameplay, then dude, I don't see why it wouldn't be a big upgrade. You know what I mean? I agree. Also, by the way, Asian dude, I don't know if I said thank you from before, other than just laughing at your orange set, but thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I really appreciate that. Like I said too, if we hit the 50 subs, we'll give away the keyboard. Please wish my cat that has to do 2 vet visits this week get better soon. What's your cat's name? Get better soon. Kitty cat. I'm alright, my CP01 got delayed. Holidays, you know what I mean, man? A lot of stuff I ordered also got delayed, so I feel you there, dude. I feel ya. Loki? That's a cute name. Loki, get better, man. I'm good, finally finished and uploaded a YouTube video. Like keyboard-wise? Keyboard YouTube? I want to see it. Hope you're doing good, man. What's your favorite on-hand GMK set, and what board do you think Night Runner would look good on? I mean, Night Runner looks good on anything gunmetal, black, white, silver. If you can find yourself like a navy, I feel like that would also work for it too. What else? What else would it look good on? I feel like those are probably the best ones. And then favorite on-hand set? Dude, that's tough. I think Boneyard. Boneyard or Sloth. I don't know why I've been into those colorways like a lot lately. Boneyard or Sloth or just anything beige, man. Actually, maybe Sloth. Maybe I'll pick Sloth for now. No, I'm waiting. I'm just gonna wait for now to order it, but I am getting it. Like that, 100%. That is my next purchase. That particular set, the Extended 2048. That is 1000% the next thing I'm buying. I didn't pick it up last night only because we're gonna order the cabinets first, and then if I have a little bit left over, which I should, now that it's gonna be cheaper, I'm gonna pick up that too. Boneyard does look good on the Event Horizon too. Yeah. 7 months until Dandadan comes back. Oh, is it fully done? Oh, I started Silo Season 2 today. I'm not gonna lie, I think I only got like 80% through the first episode just because I had to stop really short, but very interesting so far. It's a collage. It's college football. Oh, dude, hell yeah, dude, post a link. I'd still like to see how you filmed it and whatnot. I probably won't look at it now, but afterwards. I need to rewatch all of ReZero, dude. ReZero, here, listen. ReZero is one of those animes where I really want to finish, but I feel like the time that it took from the first season, I guess, or whatever, till now, I feel like I really need to go back and just, like, watch everything again. And I was thinking about just watching a season recap, but honestly, I watched the season recap, and it did not help me one bit. So I have to go rewatch it all, because I don't remember all the ins and outs. Like, I remember the general storyline. But yeah, I really wish they provided us with, like, a little, I don't know. Like, just give us, like, some sort of something to make sense of the anime so far. It's so fucking confusing to just pick up and start from your left off, especially that anime, because there's a lot of timeline changes, right? So, I don't know. I feel like they really should have done, like, a what's happened so far type thing. Last episode on DBZ, kinda. Why didn't they do that? I don't know. Alright. Little quick thing here again. We're doing a giveaway, but let's jump right into the... Alex, have you seen The Wire? Wait, what happened with The Wire? Fried, ask me again. We're going to be doing the AK75 today. This is a board by ArtKey, who worked closely with AKB. ArtKey is a... I don't know if you guys have seen ArtKey's stuff over the... what feels like forever. They've done artisan stuff, like resin, basically. I think this is legitimately their first keyboard. I don't think they've done something prior to this, unless I am completely forgetting something. Maybe they've done something smaller, I'm not too sure. But it is a keyboard. The price point is around 500 CAD, and then USD. Hold on, let me just reconfigure this to be USD. Is going to be 340 CAD. It comes in monochrome, rose gold, royal wine, navy blue, and sunbeam. And there's going to be also, which I'll show you, I think they sent over a resin weight. There's going to be resin weights, in quotations, available for this as well. Which is interesting. And even, I believe, resin badges. I'm not, actually, I can't say for certain how many resin badges. But interesting. So, let's take a look at the board, because I think 340 to start. And by the way, I asked for pricing on the resin stuff. There's no pricing yet. Cannon Key said they're going to announce it when they can, I guess. But let's start by looking at the board. 340 is a decent price point. In all honesty, the page for this, if you type !build, the page is a little bit... like, there's not a lot of in-depth details, which, you know, I'm hoping we can go over today. So, Pangea sound test? It's on the desk, but... I don't think this is the final case for this. It might be. I'm not too sure. I like the color of the case, too. Alright, so let's take a look at the board first, and then we'll look at the resin weight. I think the resin weight's in that other box. I actually don't know. So this is the blue one today. Oh, interesting. I see what they did here. So it looks like, let's fix this. They have the badge over here. So this is the Art Key logo. And then it looks like what they've done. Again, there might be some scuffs and scratches. They warned me about this. It's been used before. It does look like this is, I mean, same idea as the Pangea, really. Obviously a little bit different here, but it has a frame, so it's framed off. So you can see there's a bit of like a gunmetal gray around it. The blue is really nice in this case. I like what they did with this. Again, I'm going to be, even in the Pangea's case, having a bezel like this, like a frame within the board, isn't usually my first go-to choice. It is what it is, though. That's a personal preference. Actually, and in terms of bezel widths, it looks like it's a pretty uniform bezel all around with very rounded corners. I know a lot of people end up liking this kind of look. It is fun. It's chunky. It's kind of fun. Side profile is nice. I like the two-tone colorway over here with that nicer seam that separates the weight. I think that's very, very nicely done. I like that. That looks cool. And then on the back, we have this giant Art Key Universe logo, which I don't mind. I don't think that's too tacky on the back of the board there, which is fine. Again, it kind of splits, which I kind of like seeing both of the colors. This is nice. This is really pretty. Again, you could, if you just end up going with the board for 340, this is cool here. I like this a lot. What mic do I use? Sennheiser 416 MKH. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. Very, very neat looking weight. I like the pattern on this. You know, one thing though is, yeah, I don't know if there's a brass, let me see. Keyboard specs. Let's just open this up. Because I'm pretty positive everything's aluminum here, and I would love to see a brass version of this. But it doesn't look like there's gonna be one. So if you guys are into it, if you guys like the design, if you guys kind of like how this was machined on the bottom, 340 for all alu. Again, listen, I'm not gonna knock it just because, dude, I actually have seen some prices for just machining things and all that jazz, depending on complexity and just amount of parts. Yeah, things can get kind of expensive the moment you start doing like crazy things like this, where you need passes and stuff like that. I don't think 340 is out of the realm of crazy. So I think 340 is definitely a bit high for all aluminum, but it's not like super wild. I still would have liked to see maybe a copper option. So I don't know. Unless are the other ones different materials? I don't think so because they all price out at 340. Yeah, and then this is where the second part of this comes in, where you can get something different. And this is where I feel like this board stands out. Because, oh, well, okay, actually, hold on. Before we get into this is the resin weight, I think. I haven't opened this yet. This is the resin weight for this, and this is where this whole project becomes kind of unique. But I don't know the pricing of this. I can't imagine this will be cheap. They gave me gloves. I'm gonna put on a glove. I hope my hand fits in this. Okay. The reason I'm gonna put on a glove is because my hands have been really dry lately, and I keep using like creams and stuff. So, oh, they did put a resin badge in here. Be profesh. Yeah, actually, should we use both gloves? Yeah, fuck it. Gloves for sticky fingers? No, my hands have been really bad lately because of the weather. All right. So this is what we could install today, which I think is lovely, by the way. This is what I wish they, maybe, I think personally, like my honest opinion on this, is they should just say screw it and just commit to making just this. But it looks like, on a positive note, we have some helixes over here, so some metal inserts for the weight over here. It shouldn't be super expensive. It's way less work than goes into one of these resin weights compared to the actual artisan keys. Yeah, I just don't know the pricing.
Jackson,
What the heck? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Burn. We're going to install this today. I guess I have a few concerns for something like this. but I'm sure they've already thought about it, just like if there's any warping or anything like that, but I don't see anything crazy. But really pretty, dude. This is, I can't really describe it because it kind of has a 3D effect. And I don't know if my camera is picking this up. It looks a little childish. I mean, it's their art style. I'm not going to knock it. I think this looks cool. There's some other designs they have too, or other colorways. I think this looks neat. I like it. I definitely think it's fun. I like this idea of incorporating this though. And again, I would love to know pricing if we can get to that point somehow.
Dr. Toes, I'm ready for my prostrate exam.
Huh? Oh, because my gloves. And then there's the resin badge too. Again, we'll see what we end up using. We're pairing this with Nautilus? We can. Okay, so for now, we're just gonna build the board normally and we can swap out to the resin thing afterwards. Now let's look at some of the other stuff we get inside here. So we're starting off with a, I'd say, pretty chunky, sort of stylized design. Definitely a little higher than I'd like to see pricing, but not the end of the world. People are allowed to price things however they want to price. It's up to the person buying it to decide if it's worth their money. We're in a very nice time with keyboards where there's just lots of options. So regardless of if we like the keyboard today, we'll kind of reserve judgment with pricing towards the end. But we'll see if it's worth it. Hydrate? Dude, I got you with that hydrate right now. Ooh, the water's cold today, I like it. So we have a polycarbonate plate, an aluminum plate, and then we have our PCB. I think this is like a fresh PCB because this has not been clipped out. So it has per key RGB on it, which is cool. I don't know if they're going to be offering a solderable version. We can measure front height here in a second too, because I didn't see that on the website. At least I don't. Was it in the specs? Let me see. Oh, 19 millimeters it says. 19 mil front height, but for the hotspot PCB, I'd say it's, you know, pretty standard fare. You're not getting a whole hell of a lot here. This is actually getting no compatibility the more I look at this. A little RGB happening on the top over here too. Some LEDs I see. These are just like little things you have to clip off. I don't know why people leave them there. I would like to see more. Like, I don't know if the plate just... Oh, the plate just seems to offer this. So is this a very fixed layout then? I'm going to ask right now, just so we can get this information before I mislead you guys. Because if this is a very, very fixed layout, listen, I'm on team customizability. It's obviously, like, if you like this layout, then you can just ignore me. But I think for someone who might be interested in the keyboard, it's not really mission critical, you know what I mean? But in terms of someone who wants to make a purchase but can't because the layout they want isn't supported, I feel like from the business side, and I said the same thing with the Pangea, you know, it's kind of silly that you wouldn't add a few extra hot swap sockets into the PCB. Or, again, I don't know, I can't speak if there's a solderable version here, but interesting. Yeah, like, layout options are important. Again, not from a build standpoint, because you build it and you like it, then it doesn't matter. But just from options. We like options. I've always been about options. Options are very important to me. Have you ever tried KTT Pine switches? I feel like, didn't I recently use a new KTT switch? I love KTT stuff. I think they're very smooth. KTT makes some extremely smooth switches, and I love that. Same with the PT175, even if I do love the board. Yeah, exactly. But anyways, I'm not gonna go too crazy on that, just because I feel like we kind of already know that it's an option thing that kind of holds us back a little bit. What else is in the case here? Just testing. My sprinklers go. Aha, didn't work, ain't it? That sucks. Real sorry, dude. Little daughter board. We have some feet. Or I guess, sorry, not feet. Are these the gaskets? Yeah, these are the gaskets, not feet. Anything else in here? Any other goodies? We're done. Alright, so gasket mounted. We'll probably do aluminum. And we're going to pair this with some cherry switches. Alright, I guess let's start doing some of this. Some stabs, and we can kind of go into the board a little bit more. Overall, though, I'd say it's a pretty simple shell. Other than the, I guess, more stylized weight at the back there. But the rest of the shell is pretty, I'm not going to say no frills, but just very simple, very minimal. But done in a more rounded, maybe playful, stylized sort of way. Some indicator LEDs are kind of a nice touch. I like that. Dono Wald. What happened, Lynx? Let me see. Did you say something? Did I miss something, Lynx? If so, I'm so sorry. Did I miss you? Did I? No, I don't think I missed anything from Lynx. Also, hi, Fat Willy Pilly. How you doing, dude? Oh, the TTS joke? Just testing. My sprinkler goes like this. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh wait, these are the... No, we're just gonna use the ones that are in here already. I always forget these come with 2 different lengths. So I guess we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 stabs. This is very fixed. The yellow version of that keyboard, what an exciting color. Oh, this one? Yeah, yellow. It's yellow and black, right? I do admit, I do like the colors for this board. The Sunbeam is really interesting. I even really like the rose gold. I think the weight's a really pretty weight. If you don't even go with like a resin weight, I like the style. I would have loved to see it in copper or brass though. I'm so surprised they didn't go with a copper or brass option. So surprised. They do have a, let me see, do they have like a layout thing though for the PCBs? So it does say there's a solderable version available, but there's no layouts. I'm not too sure. Maybe there'll be more layouts. I really want to see the yellow frame on the blue case. Does that make sense? You know, that's an idea for them as well. I don't know if this is planned, but maybe allowing people to kind of mix and match different colors. Like, I do agree. Maybe the yellow and the blue would be a really nice choice. I don't see why not. Like, why not allow that to be mix matched? There's not a hell of a lot of parts for this. But I think that's a good idea, too. Thank you, James. Appreciate the tier 1, man. That means a lot, bro. Finally got a batch of Nixies in. Haven't used cherry switches in a while, but has their scratch always been relatively high-pitched to squeaky? It is not squeaky, in my opinion. I think you're going to get more of like a deeper scratching sound than a squeaky sound. But thank you, James. I appreciate that. Also, KJ, did you already lube them? Did you already start modding them? The Royal Wine looks so cool. Yeah, the Royal Wine looked nice too. I don't know why. I feel like I'm a little over burgundy boards right now, personally. Burgundy and red. I think I'm a little burnt out on both. Like, not for nothing. I like this. Don't get me wrong. It's so pretty in red. But I don't know, red's a very bold color that I find hard to work with. You know what I mean? I'm bad with managing how I deal with the color red. So, do you like Gator on stabs? Do these come with that board? No, this is just what Canyon Keys gave me for the build today. By the way, this is not mine to keep. I am not keeping this. We're sending it over to the next person. Canyon Keys is letting us build this. I didn't have to pay for shipping or anything like that, and they're going to pay for shipping back. I don't know where to next, but this is not mine to keep. We're not keeping this board today. I'm not keeping the artisan, not wrist rest, weight on this. This is just to take a look at. Red is a good one board, meaning have one board in that color at least. Maybe I just suck at mix matching with red. I feel like I'm always just doing like 1 of 2 keycap sets for red. I am poopy with the color red, I guess. All right, let us start lubing this up. Guys, I finished lubing 2 sets of MX2As blacks. Bro, let me tell you guys a story today. today. Today I decided to watch a show and lube switches. And I was like, I need to lube 180 switches today. I'm even tired just thinking about that. And I lubed them, and I did them all. I spent like 4 hours doing them in between other things. And only to find out that one of the sets I lubed, because I for some reason, I never do this, by the way, I tested the switches. And none of the switches were registering. It was a set of, I think, their old JWK switches that someone had sent in. None of them registered. No, I looked closer, and all of the, what's it called, the leafs, all of them had like this weird corroded who knows what on it, and I wasn't paying, like, I didn't notice as I was lubing them. So pretty much wasted all my time doing that. I let the client know. He was not mad at all. My own fault, but whatever, dude. I've never seen that before on a whole batch. I think what happened was that client was probably sitting on those switches for a while, and then when he sent them in, they were
just
probably
testing.
Like damaged.
My sprinkler goes like this: dis 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 and comes back like t t e 8 t e t e. The exam results came in. You got a grade of awesome streamer.
I don't know what to say, man. Thanks, guys. Any Key Cult 265 streams? Soon, I hope. Very, very soon. Incredible. Like, I'm laughing, but I'm also like, it's just like, it's that type of humor that I can't go too crazy about, because I don't want to promote it, you know what I mean? Like, it's funny though. I do enjoy that shit. I love humor like that. I don't know why. I'm 4 at heart, I guess. I think your sprinkler is broken. That's the crazy part, is I don't have a sprinkler. Craziest thing about all of this. Bro does not want to promote it. Trying not to. Hey, hello, Alex. I don't lube my switches. I box lube them. Follow my path. Give it in. What is box lubing? What exactly is box lubing? Just spray lube them? Bag in the shape of a box. Ain't no way, dude. I had some family members come over and one of them dropped my 360C on my table and now there's a dent. You know, I get it though, what happens. Don't be mad at them. I wouldn't be mad at them. I get it though. Unless they did it on purpose, then yeah, I can be kind of mad, I guess. You put it in a box and shake it. Is that not the same as bag lubing? You're just shifting over what kind of utensil you're using? Am I missing something? Dude, I think I'm getting like... I think maybe I'm missing something here, you know? I think this is going over my head, maybe. Just a little bit. I'm not too sure. How is it bag lubing if it's in a box? It's more geometric. Does the geometry of what you're... Does the geometry affect that? Sorry, Crummy. God damn, dude. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. When you guys did that yesterday, I was laughing so hard after stream when you guys spammed Diego, and Diego literally looked frightened of you guys spamming that to him. He literally thought he was getting raided by bots. Do you want to hear it? 909090909090032333330. Dude, that was just me testing, bro. He also, yeah, did he use it as his main message? I didn't stick around that long. That's funny. He looked frightened though. That is so funny, man. I just throw my switches in a vat. That's crazy, guys. Absolutely freaking wild, dude. I love that you got caught. I know you guys like teasing me. It's okay. I love you guys, so I'll let the teasing slide, I guess. Sag, I'm logging for the night. I'm sorry, Sis, it didn't read. There's nothing I can do to make it read. I tried reading it on my own for you there. Love you though, Sis. What was the funniest comment you've read on stream? I think the best, the most out-of-pocket thing that have ever happened. There's a clip somewhere. Remember when we were browsing keyboard submissions for Sunday? And I forget who it was. Someone's iPhone. I guess the stabilizer. You know, like the iPhone has a stabilization system. I guess that was broken. And whenever we would go to open the camera, it would just rapidly go back and forth, and everything would be motion blurred. And he submitted his board with that camera, and it was just a blur. And I don't know why. Like after, I don't know, there was this whole thing. I was just dying of laughter. And I think for like 2 straight weeks, every single time I'd remember that, it killed me. I don't know if anyone can find that clip or remembers where that clip is, but that was so funny. Were you laughing out loud? I would say so. It was so funny though, dude. How'd it kill you if you're still alive? Okay, you know what, guys? You know what? There's been some funny sub messages though. There's definitely been a few. I think the other fun one was there's like a few phrases you guys say with the sub messages that the TTS reads funny that definitely gets me every now and then. The orange juice bot comment one on your wait, orange juice one? Oh my god, dude. I remember that. That was recently, right? That was recently.
Alex is dead.
Yeah. I died of laughter. Must be immortal. Thanks though, Burn. I appreciate the bits, bro. I bet that person is here and just you hurt their feelings. Think about that. Which one? The person with the photo? No, dude. They were laughing so hard with us. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. True. There was a few days ago, I think I just replied to Ain't No Way. Dude, the bots on every platform these days are crazy. There's so many bots on platforms. I forgot the rest. Don't listen to Sick Vic. He's a weenie. What the? Is there beef in chat right now? Dude, YouTube's bot comments are insane. Yeah, they're actually like weird. They're very like, click this link and you can get free things. And it's just like, ain't no way no one's believing that. I'm a bot? I don't think you are. I actually got an email about you, Adam. I forgot to tell you about that, actually. It was, someone had said they really want to see you as mod. Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. They want to see you as mod. And they were saying it'd be a fun challenge if we hit a sub goal. And they said they'd contribute, and I just said, ain't gonna happen, buddy. Sorry. I would get baited if a bot offers Alex body pillows. Would you get baited? God save us all if that happens. Ain't no way, dude. Click this link and buy Bowl Keyboard Pangea Mini. I scoured through your videos on YouTube for a keycap to match a baby blue keyboard. I want to give away on Chemistry yesterday a baby blue .65. Ooh. What could you use? Oop, hiccup. Dude, you know what? Extended 2048. I think that would look sweet on it. The real one's called Pange, the Pange Mini. Alex hit Adam with the double face cutaway. It just ain't gonna happen, dude. There ain't no amount of subs.
Cardinal is a ginger weenie and orders put too much.
Okay, guys. Let's not be mean to each other. Hold on, we're gonna time that out. No being mean. No being mean, dude. let's not be even if you guys are friends, let's not do that. Come on, please. Let's do no name calling. This is Tim. Can I be mean to Adam? No. Adam is the nicest guy, dude. True friends are mean to each other? Nah, it sets the wrong vibe. Alright. I have a feeling, Sickfic, but let's not set the vibe. Let's not set the vibe to that kind of stuff, you know? Dude, it's weird. I've been so hot down here, and the rest of the house is freezing. But I thought you generally timed them out for 10 minutes. No, I just click it on and off. Pen pop? Good friends will help you back up when you fall. Best friends will point and laugh. No, it's true. That was kind of lame. I'm sorry. I'll fix that.
Except for being mean to Adam, that is encourage. Ha ha ha. Alex is a spooky dead AI and we are all in a simulation.
Dude, speaking of simulation stuff, I've been having reoccurring bad dreams the last week and a half. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it's fucking with my sleep now. It is legitimately sort of fucking with my sleep. And I have not been enjoying it. Like, am I in them? No, you're not in my bad dreams. It is a 6.25 here, yeah. What pen is that? It's from CW&T. Oh, by the way. Actually, no, never mind. That's not worth mentioning. You've been in one of mine before, Alex? Have bad dreams? No, I've just been dreaming about, like, I wake up, like, in my dream, and then I hear something, and then in my dream, I scour around where we live, and I'm just like, where is it? I even go outside, and I'm like, where is it? Where's this noise? And then I go back into bed, and it's just weird, because, like, I'm not sure if I'm actually waking up doing the thing. Like, it's really weird. And it's just been reoccurring. Like, same thing, I hear a noise, like, it's a knock, it's like a doorbell, it's like, I don't know, a phone, and I can't find whatever I'm looking for. It's been rather uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. How do you pop in the wires for Type Plus tabs? There is a left and a right. You kind of have to do it vertically, I guess, and then kind of twist it upwards to be horizontal. You know you can let me big spoon have good dreams? Hey, yo! This sounds like when Peter Parker talked to the doctor saying he was Spider-Man in his dream. I wish it was that simple. Today I had a shipping trifecta, my Ripple, Think 6.25, and my AV3X. Holy shit, wait, how did that all ship all at once? That is crazy. Was it because of Canada Post or something? Deep meanings? I don't know. And then I've been a little panicked too recently because I want to ship out those giveaway units now, but it's like literally a week to Christmas, and I'm nervous shipping out the giveaway units this close to Christmas. So I did 1 or 2 this morning, actually. 1 or 2 people got their boards shipped out this morning. I just went manually to the post office for them, but still got everyone else's. It's technically over. I'm still a little nervous to use them right now, but it is technically over. I've had those knocking dreams with sleep apnea. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just need to put on my CPAP mask. I've been a little bit bad with that lately. Just a smidge. What are you guys all doing for the holiday weekend here? Anyone doing anything fun? I feel like I haven't asked you guys yet. Because of Adam's knock-knock jokes? Maybe.
Do you ever dream that you are being chased by bent desks? Or that your whiteboard arrives but it's bent? That sounds spooky.
Dude, I swear to God, if that whiteboard ended up shipping to me and it arrived bent, I would have lost my mind. Like, literally lost my mind, dude. Some shopping for gifts? Yeah, we're doing one quick last-minute shopping for listings tomorrow for sure. No gift from Alexotos? I didn't play today. I've been like head down working today. I have a Keep photo shoot this weekend. Oh, is it just your board, Stain? No gift though. I'm sorry though, Adam. So if your board arrives bent, it wouldn't be the only thing bent out of shape. Yeah, true. I technically would be bent out of shape. That is true. That is true. Christmas snack on deck. Wait, what's the Christmas snack? What is the Christmas snack? Well, okay. Whiteboard is never gonna have an update because I got a refund. Basically, they spent way too long. I don't know, man. Listen, I am decently patient with things these days when it comes to ordering things. But, like, the moment someone starts to give me attitude when I'm just inquiring about their delays that they're not communicating, like, that's when I am done with the company. So, when I reached out to them asking what the hell is going on with the whiteboard, the first few times they said, well, you'll get it mid-November. Because they're coming in mid-November, and then they ship within a few business days, and that's when you'll get yours. And I'm like, well, you know, not for nothing. The first person told me October. The second person told me October. The first person told me it was supposed to ship in a week. And they said, no, it's definitely going to be November. So when November 25th came around, and I still didn't get a shipping notice. Well, I got a shipping notification, but it just never left the warehouse. I waited another week. Still nothing happened. I called them, and then they said, oh, we lost your shipment. Well, Purelator lost my shipment. And I'm like, how did Purelator lose a shipment they've never received? And they said, no, they did receive it. They lost it. And at this point here, I'm pressing X to doubt like fucking 400 times. Like, I am like, ain't no way that is true. So I was like, okay, can I just have my money back, please? And they're like, no, you got to call Purelator to make sure it's lost. We need to confirm it's lost. And this is kind of where I, like, tripped them up a little bit. I was like, but you just told me it's lost. Like, you just confirmed for me that it's lost. You said it's lost. And then they kind of had to backtrack their story. They ended up giving me... I was pretty calm about the whole thing, but they ended up kind of raising their voice a little bit at me. Either way, I just didn't appreciate it. It was just not... I ended up talking to like someone else just because I was not really appreciating their tone of voice, and then that person didn't want to give me a refund either, and then I ended up just complaining enough that I got a refund. Not fun dealing with them. It was Pottery Barn. All this over a whiteboard that I'm not even positive how they ended up not having them in stock for 3 months and why they were even selling them in stock to begin with. Honestly, Dandy, I wish it was sad, but it was just a whiteboard that was a bit slimmer, that had a nice like cork little ledge to put like markers. That was it. It was the perfect size for the place I wanted it for. But you know what? I'm glad I didn't get it. A literal marker whiteboard, yep. Basically nothing special. It was just a whiteboard. How crazy is that, huh, Blood? But yeah, I think that was the first and last time I'll ever shop at Pottery Barn. Pottery Barn can be money, though. Like, the stuff can be good. I don't know. It was a bit of a spendy whiteboard, and I was happy to pay the price because I needed that particular size, and I liked the way it looked. And I was like, I'll get myself something nice. Like, I don't own really nice furniture. This desk is the only piece of nice furniture that I own. Everything else is from IKEA. And even the IKEA stuff I have is like literal falling apart. So I was like, I'll treat myself to a whiteboard back in September. Nope. For their prices, their customer service should be excellent. That's what I was thinking, Blood. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, ain't no way they're treating me like this right now. Having a customer service raise their voice on a customer is definitely a decision for sure. Yeah, I was also shocked by that too. They were not only raising their voice, but they were interrupting me while I was speaking, just being like, hey, listen, like, I don't think Purelator even received this yet. Like, I'm pretty positive you guys still have it, just haven't shipped it out. Can you check that or have someone check that or something? I love not looking at the screen and just hearing Alex call someone Blood. Oh, it's Blood's name. Let's actually trim these guys off. But yeah, other than that, things have been okay. I've been not on the search for a whiteboard. My only goal for the month of December was streaming and getting giveaway units and running this December-long giveaway thing. That's it. We have a few more days of the giveaway stuff, and then I think that's it. This has been the most keyboards I think we've ever given away in one period. I think even now, let's see, how many keyboards are we at? Can you call me Bub? I'll call you Bub if you want me to. We are at 20. We have given away 20 keyboards, or 19 keyboards. 19 whole keyboards for the month of December so far. Yeah, we're giving away one today. I didn't put it in the title. I didn't put it in the title because I didn't want the bots to come. If we hit it today, don't worry about it. Like, I'm not too stressed. I didn't have a chance to go through the follower thing today because I've just been working all day. We're giving away a Hope 75 today, which is a pretty nice keyboard. I think it sounded really nice. But today is a little bit more of a low-key one. I didn't really advertise it today because I wasn't really prepped with that new thing I want to introduce with the follower thing, just because of the bots from yesterday. That's all. That's the only reason why I didn't put it in the title today. But I'm going to be fixing that for Monday. And then Monday we'll go back full-fledged to posting it everywhere and, you know, having fun with the giveaway stuff. I wanted to check one thing, actually. Oh, okay. Upas just confirmed as well about this layout. This is going to be offered with a solderable PCB with more layout support. So this is just for the hot swap unit that this is this layout support. That's good to hear. I like that. Again, options are good. I even like the fact that there's a solderable version. So good on them for offering that. We can hit goal, but have to give away... Wait, what happened? We can hit the goal, but have the giveaway run until a prepared time. Well, if we hit the goal today, I'll wait. I'm going to be waiting till the end of the stream to do it. Like, even just run the giveaway thing. We'll just go right to the end. But if we don't hit the goal, don't stress, guys. No stressing. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be a less stress subathon type deal, but not really a subathon. There were bots yesterday, Adam. It was pretty bad, actually. I'm puzzling around picking up a Keycult 265 or not. The price is a bit hard to swallow. The overall package is really nice. Hard to compete with modern high-end, but what do you think? $500 for an aluminum Keycult in 2024. Shiba, I'm going to be as honest and transparent as I possibly can. I say that because I do technically work for Novel Keys. But from me to you right now, Shiba, okay, from I guess a neutral standpoint, I wouldn't look at would you buy X thing in 2024. I think all keyboards, regardless of what price and what year, and there hasn't even really been a whole hell of a lot of development in keyboards over the last 5 years to say like there's an outdated model versus a new model. Maybe in some small aspects. I would look at it as something for your collection. Maybe that's not what you want to look at it as. Maybe I'm looking at things with a different viewpoint as you. But I would try to kind of stay away from that whole argument of, is this keyboard valid in X year? I feel like it's only going to disappoint you is why I say that. Now, I agree. There are a lot of great keyboards for less. Truly. I think that you can pick up for $500, you can pick up the Pangea Mini. You can pick up a whole bunch of other interesting boards that have maybe nicer materials that you're more into. However, if you like the Keycult and if you've been wanting a Keycult, pick up the Keycult. My thing with keyboards is is if you want a specific design, don't feel bullied or feel like you have to go another route because you feel like if you buy the thing you want, someone will say something bad, or you feel like it's not justified because X, Y, and Z. If you like it and you feel like this is the purchase you want to make, go for it. I still think it's a nice looking keyboard. Do I think the price is a bit high? Of course. I've said this since the get with all the Key Cult stuff. It is a bit high. It is. There's no beating around the bush there. But I mean, if you want a Key Cult, that's the price, I guess, right? So, but like I said, there's tons of other cool things. And if just a 65, like a high-end 65 is your goal, maybe the Key Cult's not for you. You know what I mean? But maybe there's other high-end 65s you can pick up in place. But I hope that helps a little bit. I got a bit bullied into a certain server for buying the one TKL. Which server? Hopefully it wasn't my server. I better not have been our server. No one should be bullied for their purchases. It's a hobby at the end of the day. I think I've grown so tired of people bullying people for their purchases. Like, who gives a shit? It's not going on your desk. Why would you bully someone? It was KLC. It's not your server? Okay. This particular unit is hot swap. They will be offering a solderable unit though. The keyboard rabbit hole can be real on your wallet. True, to be honest. Not gonna lie, ever since I got the copper bottom Encore, I've started looking at copper and everything. I'm sort of blinded to the options. I keep thinking it's keeping me from enjoying other boards. Nah, dude, I get that. Maybe you just like copper. Maybe you like the weight of it. Maybe the look of it. The clear coat on it is your cup of tea. Dude, don't feel bad for liking it. Don't feel bad, man. We all go through phases. The taste of it. Pause. Adam, what have you been doing, bro? You been... What's going on, Adam? You okay? Do we need to call a doctor? What's going on, Adam? Copper kitchenware? It's interesting. I've definitely looked at that too. I'm fascinated by Hall effect lately and keep seeing PCB swapping to the high-end keyboard cases to the collection. Totally not cost effective, but curious how it'd sound. Yeah, I've actually been curious about that too. I fucking love all the things you were saying because it's exactly how I feel. However, there are some sweet alu boards too. Yeah, exactly. There's some sweet there's sweet keyboards in general. I feel like sometimes you may feel pigeonholed into buying things because it's like the hype product of the week or whatever, but just buy what you like. It's a hobby, man. Get what you like. Don't feel bad about it. Don't let other people dictate what you purchase because they're so blinded by value-driven things. And maybe that's their hobby, and who knows? Maybe I shouldn't even say that, but it's a hobby. You're supposed to have fun, first and foremost. At least I think you're supposed to have fun. I don't know. Maybe some people don't have fun. Maybe some people are super serious that it stresses them out. I don't know. What's up, Pocket? It looks like you're... Dude, I know it says milky yellow on it. It's not spoiled, I promise. This is the only bag I had left. I ran out of bags. I didn't get the 265 because I like the 165 more. Me too. I also like the 165 more, but I gave away all my 165s. I'm so sad. I shouldn't have given away all the 165s. I should have just kept them. Alex say room. Leave me alone. Have you tried the Matcha V4s from Duhok? I have not tried those. I just don't think so. You should make a shirt or hat that says Milky Yellows. Vroom? No, I'm not saying vroom. I said room. I didn't say rum. I didn't say rum. Room. I don't know, man. Pocket Mixies? A whole bag of them. What's up? How you doing, Mod Musing? What's going on, Matthew? Is that Mod Musings the designer of the mode Encore? Is that the legendary Mod Musings? What Keygeek switches are you liking? Dude, the Keygeek lineup's pretty nice. I don't think there's a particular one that I've like settled on yet, but I've been really enjoying the whole Keygeek lineup. I love my Encore's milky yellows. Can I just say me too? My Encore with my milky yellows has like been my absolute favorite Mamba. I think I built with the vintage cherries in the first Encore there. And I think I want to change that to the milky yellows too, oddly enough. I copied you, obviously. Dude, I was even blown away by how much I liked that combo. It was good, dude. Actually, the Encore, speaking of all aluminum boards that sound really good, the Encore in its all aluminum form, I'm not gonna lie, that sounded pretty fucking dope too. I don't like long pull switches, but the tungstens are one of the goats. I like long pull switches still. I do feel like for a while there, even myself, I overused them. I think I completely overdid it. I think we're at a very stable point now with how I build keyboards where, yeah, I build a lot with these. You should make a shirt
that has S chest pocket, and when you open the pocket, it has an embroidered Nixie in it.
Wait a second, dude. Wait a second. Burn, that is... What an idea that is, dude. I did it. Okay, I'll see if I can do that. Do it, Alex. What an idea. I'll have to send Burn one for free, obviously. I owe him something at this point. Maybe I'll give him a keyboard if I end up making it and you guys want it. Gotta write that one there down on the whiteboard. That's such a low blow, dude. Why'd you have to say, oh, wait? That's such a low blow. I don't want to talk. I'm just gonna like build this keyboard for like 5 minutes, man. Alex, ban that guy. Can you share the Spotify playlist? Your music so is top notch. This is actually, the music you're listening to now is actually just Lo-Fi Girl. If you guys want to know what I listen to on Spotify, here, I'll tell you guys my liked songs, okay? My liked songs that I've been playing on repeat are about 5 songs, okay? First one, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Rose, Toxic Till the End. Sleepyhead, the acoustic version by Jutes.
Well, 458 gifted
Thank you,
a tier
JN.
1 sub to Evilish Runmosh.
Distance by Bixby, and Next to You by Jake, and then Good to Be by Mark Ambor. That's what I've been listening to. My 5 songs I've been having on repeat.
You should make a shirt or hat that says Milky Yellows, with a built-in udder that squirms yellow milkers. It would be great for tailgate parties.
Wait, what
and
are you guys
stuff.
saying, huh? You should make a shirt or hat that says Milky Yellows with a built-in... Can we get a timeout on Gurnal, dude?
It would look really good in green, kinda like that sweet Oto's shirt you got there. Also, Pocket Nixie now trademarked by Burnsy140. You're welcome.
Damn, dude. I can't even do Pocket Nixie anymore, man. I was so excited to go to the New York meetup, and then I looked at the date, and it's my wedding anniversary. Oh, no. You know what that means? Looks like you're bringing your significant other to the meetup. Looks like that's happening, dude. Ain't no way you're missing that, dude. Ain't no way. Pocket Nixie by Burnsy140. He's just gonna hold that trademark. Why are there random Milky Yellows in there? Because originally this bag was for that, and I just kind of said, screw it, we're putting everything into one bag. That's it. Hi Rev, how you doing? Damn, I'm not so informed. For which one? The New York meetup type thing? There's a lot of meetups happening. I think there's even a Toronto meetup tomorrow or something somewhere. Like a mini meet. I may swing by. I'm still undecided just because we've had a long week this week, and I don't know if we need tomorrow to chill out a little bit. But if I do go, if I end up at the Toronto meetup, I will bring this board and maybe one other. I don't know if I'll bring more than one, but I'll probably bring this and maybe the Encore. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm gonna bring. Or I might even just go to take pictures. If I end up showing up. I'd love to try the Pangea Mini if you go. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think this is a board people have been asking me to bring out. Am I short one Nixie? No way, dude. You know what? Milky Yellow on the spacebar actually sounds pretty nice. I thought I lubed a lot today. God damn. I lubed a shit ton of switches today and I missed one Nixie. The Pange. If you were coming, can you bring that broken Mac minus the SSD? Oh. I guess I could. What do you want to use it for, Shy? I have no idea what's wrong with it, though. If you need it for parts or something, I think maybe even the graphics card might be dead. I haven't even taken the SSD out. I haven't even fucked around with it yet. It's still sitting there, though. It's a shame. The whole thing's a real shame that the thing broke. I'm going to try to get it going with a monitor if I can. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be... If you can get that working, that'd be neat. Yeah, maybe I'll bring it over to you, because it's kind of sitting here collecting dust. Maybe we can take out the SSD while we're there. I honestly don't know how to open it. I haven't even tried. I did it one time, and I just kind of gave up after that. All right, let's open up the case. Have you heard of the Taiga by Machina? Dude, I saw that and it looks real good, I gotta say. So, I'm guessing the way we uninstall this is we gotta take out the weight first. Yeah, that's the one I cracked the screen on. By the way, thanks for all the bits, guys, and also thank you for the subs. I really appreciate that. James, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the gifted earlier, guys. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it, guys. Taiga is def next on the list, or I guess I guess that's pronounced Taiga, that one there, because the other one was the one from Wutre was the other pronunciation. I don't know. Let's do it this way here. This is not it. Yeah, that whole keyboard. I'm so sad about that Mac. That was the one with the touch bar, and I genuinely liked the touch bar so much that I'm so sad that particular MacBook died. Yeah, it's an Intel one. So sad that died, man. My touch bar Mac is now a Plex server. Keck. I just liked the touch bar. I thought it was so cool. I used it so much that I'm so sad they didn't end up going forward with more designs with that. My M1 touch bar has been super solid. I barely use it though. They don't make it anymore in any of the current iterations, do they, Evo? So I'm going to build it with the aluminum chunk over here first, I guess. And then... This is a pretty hefty piece of aluminum. And then I guess we can go with everything else. Okay. So construction-wise, with the case... It does look like the weight just sits on top of this. They use this as an alignment, which I appreciate. I like the little alignment strip there. You don't have to unscrew this top frame from this middle piece. So this is technically a 3-piece design. Oh, actually we do to get the plate and PCB in there. So we do have to open this up. My mistake. One last step over here. I wonder though, oh, is this a different bit? Different bit. For installing the screws, do we have to put them in first? I wonder. Separate touch bar would have been nice. Having digital FRO was annoying. I mean, yeah, they could have just added another touch bar thing at the bottom, for sure. I agree with that 2-pocket and just had the F keys. I wouldn't have minded if it was a bit taller. It's completely borked. It's glitched out completely and I had to put it in the closet because it flashbanged. Oh, really? Maybe there was just problems with those touch bars then. I love seeing all the stuff you can mention in your video about putting into the release version, except I still had to change between different size Tex and Phillips screws. Yeah, that's another one of my pet peeves. Is if I have to use like 16 screwdriver bits while I'm building a keyboard, it's no longer kind of fun. You're just kind of playing guessing games. Alex hates this keyboard because it's blue. I actually don't mind this particular shade of blue. I think it's like a bit of a deeper, not as saturated blue. I don't mind it. Oh my god, please. Screw, come out. What's a neutral colored keycap set for polycarbonate boards? So if you want to go just neutral, dude, don't hate me for this, but just go with wob. Just go with wob, dude. Spexius2 says exclamation point sense. Is that like what sensitivity I'm using? I can tell you right now, I use a trackpad. No sensitivity needed, my friend. Modern materials too. Boring guard could be one too. Dual shot's always really good too. Do you have any recommendations for an entry-level full-size keyboard? Bro, I wish, other than the QK100, if you wait, the QK101 soon, but there's not a whole hell of a lot of entry-level stuff. I would say wait for the QK101. I think that's coming out soon-ish. So, Kaminari, yo Alex, finally able to catch a live stream. Welcome, welcome, hello. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Thank you for the follows and all that too, guys. Really appreciate it. The what? Did you just break the NDA? No, I did not. It's the QK101. I can confidently say that I broke no NDA because I didn't sign no papers. Nor do they tell me it's a secret. I actually don't know when it releases, though. I think soon-ish. We were supposed to get it... I thought we were supposed to get it in the next week or two to build, but I guess it's delayed right now, shipment-wise, because of Christmas. That's what the NDA covers? Oh my gosh. For full size, I've heard good things about the Epomaker. I would personally... I don't know, just out of a sense of... What's the word I'm looking for? Safety for your purchase. I probably wouldn't go with Epomaker for anything. Yeah, I think they're hit and miss as well. They're kind of shady with things. Ass is the word you're looking for. No, I mean, like, if you buy one of the boards, I would not feel bad about buying one. Like, if you own it, don't feel bad. But just from like a sense of, you know, I think Epomaker is actually, there's a few notoriously weird brands in the budget space, I guess. Unfortunately, budget stuff is very limited. I guess, you know what's actually a really interesting thing that I've always wanted to kind of discuss with you guys? What do we consider budget, like, these days? Like, what's the value for budget? I'm actually super curious to know what you guys say. No, not the ethics. Is sub 200 considered budget nowadays? Because I don't know. I always feel like when people talk to me about budget stuff, they're talking about like sub 120. Did I already do all this? Oh no, I got these two. I honestly associate budget with the brand more than the value, which isn't totally right. Yeah, I guess that would be a little bit hard to do too, right? Because it's hard to associate a brand and all that with it. Sub 100 for mech keys is general. Sub 200 is budget for custom. Oh, that's a good way to look at it too, Stan. I agree with that. Sub 100 to 200 CAD. Okay. Yeah, then it does become kind of difficult to source something like that. I recently even just did like a little commission where even before I did a build fee, the budget board we looked at and customized was almost 350 CAD. And to me, like, when I think 350, I'm thinking for Canadians, like, that is as budget as we can probably take it, unfortunately. I think Keychron's okay. I think maybe their customer service isn't as bad as Epomaker in some of their approaches to things, but Keychron customer service is also hit and miss. If I had $150 to buy a keyboard, I would probably, and if that was it, I had no other money, I would probably look into getting like a Lumen keyboard at this point here. This is right? Is this supposed to go this way? Oh, it is. Okay. But I think QK, or I guess the Neo series.
You hear about the new Neo 60 and Neo 60/65 coup. Also potentially a Neo 60 PC.
I did see all those. Yeah. That has been the talk of the town. Oh. There's a badge here. I guess actually you can probably take out the badge and not have to use it then if you guys don't want to, which is nice. I like that too. We're gonna leave the badge in. Oh, wait. Do I put the screws in first or do I do that after? Oh, I can do that after. I was concerned because I wasn't too sure if the screw holes were big enough, if you had to do it like the Key Cult way, but we don't have to. Thank goodness. I hate doing it that way. You have to consider just the cost of the board itself and the cost of switches and stabs, and then also shipping. And then as Canadians, we also have to consider import fees. Shit gets expensive real quick, dude. Will you be building the Photon? I don't know. Hopefully we get to. I like the projects Canadian Keys has. Canadian tax, indeed. Also, if I missed some questions too, guys, don't feel bad to just ask again. I'm sorry if I miss them. I just bought a new sim wheel and the shipping was $150 USD. Shipping? I guess shipping is. Damn, $150 USD on a sim wheel for shipping? How big was the box, I wonder? Because I feel like even if it was a fair-sized box, that's expensive. Because that's like, what, 210, 220 CAD? Damn. Yeah, we'll be building one of the waves, hopefully in the next day or two. And the wheel's 900. Did they charge you tax on the shipping, or are you gonna have to pay that when it hits the border? I don't know if you're in Canada. I thought you said CAD before, so I don't know if you meant just to, I guess, appease me. I've been using the OnePlus keyboard lately because it came free with my phone, and it's a Keychron Q1 Pro. Hey, why not, man? Damn, a keyboard came free with your phone. That's kind of cool. Dude, why not? If it's a Keychron, use it. It's still good. I ordered $1,200 CAD worth of car parts during COVID and paid $300 in duties. Yeah, actually, I got a story for you guys. So, a client ordered a board to sent the board over, and the client labeled the board as what the value of the board was because it was an expensive board. And I guess it's not the client's fault. It's just like the conversion right now is crazy. We ended up having to just send it back for now, and then we're gonna do something later, and then I'm gonna hook the client up with some stuff because you know what, I want the client to save a few dollars. We're gonna do just another route of how we're building it, but it was $972 for import fees. Again, because conversion for the stuff he sent, it's like 30% difference versus USD. Yeah, so we said that's ridiculous. Believe it or not, it was not even really the taxes on the product. It was the, what is it called again? The brokerage fee was almost $300. So they wanted $300. UPS wanted $300 to brokerage for brokerage for an item, which is insane because they do the same amount of work. And I hate the fact that they do the brokerage fees dependent on the value. I hate that because it's the same amount of work they're doing as if they were just to do it on a cheap item. You know what I mean? Hate it. Hate when they do that shit. Also, I don't like the way this wire is caught over here. I might actually undo this a bit and lift this out. There should be an option of filling out custom paperwork that select repair or warranty, because technically the boards being sent to you aren't classified as a sale. I have actually assisted people with that to let you know, Rusty, and I can tell you wholeheartedly they do not care. They have still charged us full value on the product even when we put repair or warranty. There's actually a way that we can go about it to where we could do repair warranty, then you have to pay the fee, the taxes, not the, like, they still will get you on brokerage, and then you can request a refund afterwards, but you will still have to basically owe them brokerage fees, which is stupid. Because I do label everything on the way back to someone as a repair warranty. Because I'm not selling the item, because there's nothing I sell. Alright, let's put this guy in. But I agree, it's kind of silly. This is why I proxy. Yeah, it's so stupid. Classic Canada. Classic, dude. Freaking classic. Aren't those fees usually 1 or 2%? Huh, I wish. No, UPS is whatever they feel like for the day. Whatever they feel like is whatever UPS charges. They're like, oh, you know what? Today we're feeling 35%. We're feeling 50% today. What's the cost of chips these days? I try not to look. Makes me smoge. But I try not to look. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like this, because I feel like it'll be easier if I flip this over instead. So nice.
Look at this legend. Alexotos. Keep slaying, my man.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, dude. I hope everything's been swell for you, my friend. Thanks for being here and hanging out. I don't love the cable channel on this. Yeah, I don't love this cable channel. Might have to tape this down before we... Yeah, we'll probably have to tape it down. Again, you know what I'm really surprised about? No one's adopted the cable channel that Glorious did. And I know this sounds ridiculous. Let's just try doing it this way. What's it getting caught on? I think it's actually getting caught on this. I think it's more this over here. So let's just do like this then. The way it looks like it's a maze for ants. I kind of vibe with it though. I do vibe with it a lot. Got it. I do like the oh god, my desk pad keeps shifting around. By the way, I let Mike know my idea for the cork thing for you guys. Oh, I guess I need to flip this over. We did need to keep it this way. What am I talking about? Been a while. How you doing, Turtle? What's up, dude?
If you glorious 3 times in a row, a bro with long hair and beard comes and steal your keycap design.
That's so fucked, man. Ow. I just poked myself. One second, guys. Sorry. Dude, what is going on with this thing here? Oh, there we go. Don't you think the magnetic daughter boards are the evolution, and why don't more MFGs do this instead? I'm not sure why more people haven't adopted things like that, but I guess we still have to see the long lifespan of them. Okay, I'm surprised these screws aren't magnetic. It's a little irritating that they're not. I'm over the place tonight. Yeah, you don't have to worry, Burn. If you glorious 3 times though, that's funny though. I think it also costs more in small production quantities. Probably. I do feel like there is a significant, I guess, height that you need for that as well. Like it's not as flush as something like a JST. These definitely, I wish these were magnetic. Really wish these were magnetic. They kind of just fall right into place, but they're not falling into the actual spot. They kind of get caught as they fall down here. Please. Alex's, look, oh, that's the stream elements. Never mind. Oh my gosh. I use a small piece of tape to hold the screw into the driver in situations like that. Honestly, a smart idea. All right. This is all assembled. How does it look like? I do think Nautilus is a good choice for this. I feel like if charging $350 plus for a board, another 20 would be worth it. To not worry about the wires. All preference. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would cost even 20 bucks to do, but I'm sure there are reasons why not every board would have it. Maybe even just due to the internal design, stuff like that. Like, I don't want to just say something has it, you know? Or should need it and should have it and all that jazz. It is a nice blue. I will say it is a very, very pretty looking blue. So let's put a keycap set on this, and then we can try with the resin weight. Now for keycaps, did you guys still want to use Nautilus? Is Nautilus still on the table? Dracula? Oh, Dracula actually is a sick choice as well. Honor Dark could look good too. I'm down to do Dracula if you guys want. I don't think Dracula's on something, which is a benefit of this. Let's move this over. Dracula. GMK Dracula, there it is right there. Let's move this over. Oh, it is on something. We gotta play the game of finding what it's on. I feel like, did we use Nautilus sort of recently? I don't know if we did. Dracula. I don't know the last board we used Dracula on. Mizu would look sick. Do you think Mizu would be a little too light though? I'm not sure if Mizu would be a smidge, a hair too light here. Dracula. You know, I really don't know what Dracula was on. When's the last time we even used Dracula? Striker? Nah, Striker on this would be too bright. Dracula. Yikes, I don't remember what it was on. Sorry, that might have been loud, my bad. Bakaneko Go. I had to give that back though. I think. Dracula. I don't really have a whole hell of a lot of keyboards though anymore. Zen? Oh, we could do Zen too. Zen Pond could be interesting. Well, let me just give it one more little look here. Maybe we'll swap to something else. Maybe we switch to Zen Pond. I actually don't know where it's on. I'm curious what his cabinets of keycaps look like. It's just the plastic bins, you guys know. And then I have a different cabinet with the non-plastic bin ones. Let me see. Let me see if I have Zen Pond free. Mandalorian with the blue accents? That could also be rather cool. Metropolis could also be cool on this too. Alright, so Zen Pond is... Who sold Zen Pond again? What does the box look like for Zen Pond? Oh, this one. That was my keyboard and you. Rest in peace. I think this is on something. Metropolis is too green. I don't have a leaning tower of... This could be nice. I'm down for this too. Let me just go find the baggie with this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a baggie. I did just do Metropolis on a blue board, you're correct. You're right. I'm not going to deny it. This is my one bin of keycaps I'm not proud of. It's just plastic bags I don't have the boxes for. One second. I think it's in here. If not, then out of that.
Daniel Sodastrom gifted a tier 1 sub to Matronics.
Thank you. Very kind of you. What does it look like again? I don't even remember what this set looks like. Oh, it's just blue. Did it have like sub-legends on the alphas? Oh, it did have Japanese ones. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, dude. I have to go through a bunch of keycaps over the weekend. I think a lot of these first-time chatters are bots. I don't know, there's nothing I can do to stop it, unfortunately. We can put a follower thing on, but that stops other people from hanging out. It's okay. I don't know why they're here. Kind of weird, huh? Little bit strange. Hold on one moment. Where the hell is the rest of this set? 1 second, everybody. Thanks for being patient with me as I try to find my stuff. Oh, maybe I left this on a board. Oh, it's literally right here. Why do I have this in 2 places? Actually, maybe it's time I move this into this. I'm not a bot. First time here. Well, it was yesterday. That's okay. We know, Kiru. The Ori65 photos? Man, don't tempt me. That Ori65 is gonna look sweet. I'm not a bot, just a bitch. Oh my god. Oh. Nah, we'll use this instead. I don't know which board Dracula's on. It might honestly be in my girlfriend's room. Maybe she has it for something. It's okay. I'm not gonna spend crap tons of time looking for it. I'm reporting bots. Do it. I don't know what the hell that's why that's even happening, but it is kind of strange, huh? I like DMG with blue because of the legends. Oh, DMG with blue. Honestly, I think that's a decent little choice too. I can vibe with that. I think this is gonna look nice though. I really think this is gonna look nice. 9, 0, minus, yeah, okay, that's right. This is Zen Pond, which is, I think, is a really nice set. A little underused. Surprised how close these colors are. It's like it's meant to be. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a nice combo. I think we did good by choosing this. Did real good, everybody. The enter looks sick. It does, right? I like this set. This was a fun pickup. I got this a little while ago. This one. This goes here. One thing CK gets right is just the right shade of navy. Yeah, you know what? CK does do really good blues. I don't know if this was like Art Key's decision or if this was CK's decision, but they do really nice shades of blues. I have to admit though, Canon Key's colors on everything is usually on point. I like their color choices for keyboards. Did you get my permission to use Nixies today? Did you actually trademark the word? If so, then yeah. Can I use them today? Can we like keep them in the board?
When I looked into the creature's eyes, he said, "You complete as Mita becomes feature in a creature feature film." Little did he know, the teacher leading the feature had a no creature rule for the feature of the creature in school, which made it the creature fight the teacher with a tool he found in the school, and then he creature feature through the teacher in the school's cool pool.
That's really interesting. Thank you for sharing that with us, Annette. Bars? I do like the rhymes. That was a nice change of pace. The rhymes in your message really... They really hit different this time. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Also, by the way, Ray, did I thank you for your sub as well? Thank you again, man, if I haven't said thank you. Don't know if I was still looking for keycaps when you subbed. Dr. Seuss, okay. There you go. Alright, so we're almost done. This is a really nice blue for this, though. How do I mod my Milky Yellows? Pretty standard fare with how I mod them. I just really use 205 or GS2. I actually prefer GS2 these days for the Milky Yellows. I use films. I do feel like they sound not a whole hell of a lot different, but different enough to the point where I appreciate it. So I use films, specifically Deskies or Duroc. They're both the same. And then I like using a light set of springs. Although, in more recent batches of Milky Yellows, you don't absolutely have to swap out the springs. I would say the lube is the most important part, obviously. But that's kind of how my little combination of them is. He dips the Gator on Milky Yellows in milk for about 3 days first. Don't tell everyone my secrets. I don't mind the nylon bottom ones too. I wouldn't say they're like that far off from what they, you know, sound like in the all milky version, but no, they're pretty nice. I like them. Can't complain. I like to dry brine my stems. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, dude. That sounds smelly, it does. It sounds gross. H, F2, P, and M. Alright, so what else do we need for this? We need... I don't think I want to use any accents for this. I do have the Artisan for this that I picked up. This is a Hebe one? It is Hebe. Let's put the Artisan there. I think that'll be fun. can go there, and then I don't remember how these were supposed to go, but I'm just gonna put these here. I think these will look nice as the control. Actually, no. We'll use these as alt. Yeah. Or no. Let's not do that. Let's do this one and this one. And then let's do... I'm debating right now. Wait, where's my F11 and F12? Not in here. Maybe I left them on the keyboard that I took it off of. It's okay. I'll just put something else there for the time being.
Listen to our sweet prince talking to no one so cute.
Huh? Talking to myself. This looks clean. You maybe have something on something with mono colored boards. I think this looks good like this. Although I don't know what else I want to use for the bottom row there. I think I left the F11 and F12 on the other board. I'm not too worried. I'll put something else there for now. But I guess we'll just use the regular control and super. No, I know where it is. I know what board this is on. It's just I don't have it here with me. So I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Beaut. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I left it on the other board. It's okay. I don't feel like going through all my cases to get to it for today. It is A-okay. We'll just put some artisans up there, or some single things here. Do I like cooking? I do like cooking. Cooking is indeed really fun. I very much enjoy it a lot. I don't always experiment enough with cooking though. As much as I'd like, but maybe I should do more experimenting. Dude, this is nice looking. Maybe it's the set. I actually really like the badge on this too. I think the badge is actually pretty killer on this. It's a little, the art key thumb ID type thing. I do admit it does look good. You know what? I think even this particular set mixed in with the weight, or the design of this weight on the bottom, weight in quotations maybe. Very nice. Oh, I like that. There's the hidden logo right in the middle too. I didn't even notice that until right now. That is nice. All right, so this is the AK75 with the aluminum plate and Nixies. Let's plug this in, see what it looks like with the little accent on the top there as well. There is some LED bleed. You guys can kind of see a little bit of bleed happening. I think what they probably should do is create some sort of pour-on or foam strip to kind of encapsulate the light and kind of keep it from bleeding out to number 1 and number 2. I've always felt when boards have LED bleed like that, it kind of feels cheapy. It does look like the perky RGB is on. It's just not very bright compared to the indicators there. We haven't even run the giveaway yet. So let's see what this sounds like. This keyboard might actually not even... Oh, it does type right now. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. I might swap out... Maybe... Let me swap out this for a cherry switch again. Hold on one second here. We'll go back to the milky yellow if we really need to, but for now... Oh my god, this is... Why is this so tough to get out? Dude. The spacebar is good. If you guys like the spacebar, hell, you know what? Fuck it, let's just leave it. Actually, no, it does work. Aluminum plate, Nixies, milky yellow on the, or I guess not milky yellow, Gatoron Yellow Pro on the bottom here. I mean, I wouldn't say it's muted, more so that I think it's just a little bit thin. And that might just be because there's not a lot of, I guess, sound bouncing back. Hold on. I do want to swap this out for the cherry spacebar. The spacebar sounds good, though, I have to admit. Maybe the milky yellow is really making it pop there. Dude, I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah, maybe a long pole would suit this board a lot more. Dude, I cannot get this out. It's like locked into place. Use that muscle. I just don't want to break anything. Okay, we got it now. I did bend the plastic on this though, so there's that. Oh, here's the other Nixie. I mean, it's not very far off from the last switch we used. I need to tune the space bars or the stabs a little bit better here, which I will in a second. Yeah, like I'll say that it's a little thinner in sound profile. Maybe it's because there's not a lot of different densities going on the bottom. Maybe because it's just a flat piece of aluminum. Like there wasn't a whole hell of a lot happening on the inside. I will admit it does have a bit of a thinner sound signature. Maybe the resin weight could be different. We can try installing it. I'm down to put on that resin weight, although we do need to figure out now which keycaps we need to take off. Which is the frustrating part of when designs are done like this. I mean, I guess there's no winning for this particular board though. I don't remember which keycaps I have to take off. Yeah, we're gonna put the resin weight on now. If you guys wanna see that. Dude, I really don't remember which ones. Fucking hidden scroll bullshit. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, okay, here's one in the corner. I'm guessing the other one's underneath. Yeah, it's right here. And the other ones are here. So I think there's there's 6. You know what? The phone flashlight is a good idea. One, 2, I think that's it. Gotcha, guys. I think that's it, right? Was there only 5 screws? Oh no, there should be one more, I feel. Like right here. Yeah, right here. I think that's it now. There's 6 screws. I'm just gonna unscrew it and not take them out though. And then you know what I'm also going to do, guys? I'm not going to bother with the cable. I don't want to risk touching the resin weight more than I have to. They did ask that I was a bit careful with this just because it has to go through a bunch of people's hands. And not just like a one and done. So there's going to be a lot of like probably installation happening of this. So I'm going to do my best to not have to touch it more than I have to. Bye, Rob. Take care, dude. Also, just give me like 1 second, guys. Wear gloves again? I absolutely, yeah. Absolutely will. gloves again, baby. Does it sound different where the parts... wait, does it sound different with the parts where the screw holes are located? In what sense do you mean? I'm ready for my exam, guys. That's sussy. Here is that weight again. I think this looks cool. I know some people said they thought it was a bit childish, I guess, but I think this is neat. Okay. Let's... Do I just, like... You know what? I'll put this on the foam for now. I feel weird installing this. Let's do this. The last time I built a keyboard with the gloves was a long time ago. I think I've only had like one request ever for wearing gloves. This is the second time I've ever worn gloves for a board. Although it's not exactly aligning 100% as much as I want it to here. This side screwed in. Alright, that one there's in. The first time was someone had a very, 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 very rare key cult. These screws are not going in nicely. Okay, well. No. Hold on one sec, guys. We're just gonna do it like this. Do I see why that is happening? It seems, I don't know if this weight is a prototype, by the way. I can't help the bots, guys. But it seems like the weight, I'm gonna take off this glove here for now. The weight might be a little bit off-centered. Like I can't align the screws the way I want them to align here. Yeah. So I got as much as I could in. Threads in the resin or plastic are a pain, I sadly found out. Okay, there's not much I can do. I did as much as I could. I'll let Canon Keys know. And I guess Art Key, although I probably won't communicate with Art Key, I'll be just Canon Keys. But seems like the screw holes are slightly right. And again, I'll chalk that up to this being a prototype. But yeah, not much I can really do for this today, guys, unfortunately. But we have enough that I'll hold for now. So I am not pressed about it. Oops. All right. I guess there's no feet on this one, which is fine. All right, let's put this down. I'm gonna put the keycaps back here. No, I'm not gonna type with the gloves. I wonder if that would affect it, the sound, if it thins. It might affect it, but I unfortunately can't screw it in. So maybe just a warning that it may affect it. The white gloves, I know, getting white glove service today, dude. Okay, so here's what the board looks like now that we've screwed in stuff over this weight. I think this looks cool. I think this is fun. Yeah, like I've always thought this would be a cool idea. I'm glad that they're doing something like this. This side profile is not really that different. Sorry, there's some dust there. Just wipe that off. It has like that resin look, I guess, a bit more glossy, which is interesting. But this is fun. It seems to have slots for the feet. I think what this is, this little ridge on the top, might be... It's protruding outwards, I think. Oh no, it's protruding inward. Oh no, it's outwards. I think this might be the foot right over here. This long area here. Cool. I think this is fun. What do you guys think? Very nice quality on this too. Nah, I think this makes a fun back of the board. I will admit though, I don't know if this is going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I think this is really neat. A lot of potential for other really fun designs with this though, huh? Cool. Let's see if this changes the sound at all. I don't know if it did. Did it? I feel like it did a little bit. I feel like maybe because the weight now is touching more of the surface of the desk, it's giving us more of a deeper sound. I think maybe the play for this board, though, would be going with... Perhaps going with the plastic plate. In terms of, like, mounting points, maybe this is an excessive amount of mounting points. Perhaps that's also why this seems a little bit, I guess, in between, I'd say, for sounds. Like, perhaps... Actually, maybe not. I don't think so. But perhaps the plastic plate would be a little bit more bright, I'd say, or just have a bit more character to this. I'm surprised that the aluminum plate isn't giving us that high end here. The keyboard doesn't sound bad though. I would say it definitely just leans a bit more thin overall. But definitely not like a terrible sounding board. No, this is aluminum. That's why I'm a little bit shocked. Thing is, I can't really experiment with taking off these gaskets now because they're adhesive, and if I rip them while we take them off, then I ruin it for the next person building this. Maybe long poles would be better? Yeah, it would make it a bit of a nightmare for the next person. Overall, though, I think the board's fun looking. I like the addition of this resin weight on the bottom. I think this is really cool. I really, really like this idea. I've never seen this been done before, and I'm happy that someone's finally done it. Board build-wise, the board build is not terrible. I think if you're doing this for the first time, the board build is fairly easy. I think taking this apart is a little bit maybe obnoxious because you have to go in and, you know, take off keycaps. Not the end of the world. We've seen boards like this before. What else? Price point for the all aluminum version is definitely a bit higher than I'd like. It's not out of the range of like crazy, you know what I mean? But I would still like to see it a little bit lower. I think a $280 or $300 price point would make more sense to me. Again, I'm not like completely upset at it being $350, but I'd like to see it dropped a little bit. I don't know how much the resin weight's going to be. I have no idea, no clue, but this is very, very cool. I love this edition of the board. I think this completely makes it. I like the fact that this is, you know, one large piece going this way. I think that's really neat. Really, really cool. Kind of frames the bottom of this board really nicely. Love the side profile. The overall design is fun. You know, I appreciate AKB working with Art Key here. The badge is actually really nice in this too. Pretty simple gasketing system here. You know, I don't think there's anything up for debate there. It's a very simplistic gasket, which is fine. Seems to work well, absorbing all the vibrations. The rear feet getting scratched. Yeah, I think they would really... I think this would benefit the resin if this just had like a clear bump on slot on both sides. I don't know how much the resin is. They haven't set a price yet. They straight up told me they have no price on this, but they'll let everyone know. Is this worth a pickup? If you want the, you know, the option to perhaps add a resin weight, which I believe maybe they're all going to be raffles. I'm not sure how many of these they're going to be doing. I would love for them just to, you know, offer it as a pickup, and maybe you have to wait to get it. But if you want it to get yourself a resin weight, I think this is a great keyboard for that. Other than that, the only other thing I'm concerned with resin is resin will get damaged over time. So you will have to worry about that. You're going to have to baby this a little bit if you want it to be like pristine like it is right now. But you're going to have to baby it just a smidge. Although it's probably not as terrible as you think. But definitely use a very soft desk pad on this. I would add feet, bump on feet though. 100% add bump on feet. This is not tall enough. This little groove that they got going on, that you guys can see. This little groove they got going on is not tall enough. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is the machining on the back over here. This might be what's causing this to be a bit more money. The aluminum weight over here. This is the only thing I can really think of. I know there's technically an extra piece because it has an inner frame, but this is probably the big thing what's causing most of the cost. I do like the design too. Yeah, I mean, hey, if it speaks to you guys design-wise and you like the sound profile, I do feel like it's an overall okay sound signature. It's nothing like, it doesn't jump out at me personally. I think, like I said, polycarbonate, maybe long poles, but this would really slap. But is the weight touching the mat? Well, I'm sure, and here's the thing, right? Because this is so shallow, I'm sure this is sinking into the mat a bit. You can kind of see even a little bit, it's sinking into the mat and it's like causing the wool to touch it a little bit. Which, you know what, let's grab a cloth and clean that a little bit here. But yeah, I am positive that it's not going to be, you know, 100% all the time with this little foot. Yeah. Have to just wipe it down every now and then, I guess. They definitely need bigger feet on this, though, for sure. Good aesthetic, but a tad overpriced, to be honest. Fair. Totally fair. Would prefer less machining and better material. I would even say, my hot take on this maybe, I would prefer something a little bit more dense, copper maybe. And I would pay the premium. Like, even if it was $400, like, I think at that point there I would just pay the premium. I also think what this board could benefit from, hear me out, is I think on the internal chamber, adding some sort of stepped design to help move around some of the sound waves a little bit, you know, kind of diffuse things a little bit more, would add a little bit more of a sharper sound signature and maybe something that's not as flat. And I did notice the gaskets were a bit dense. Maybe going with a bit more of a softer pour-on, a little bit less of a density here, maybe a different hardness. I think that would truly benefit this as well, because these were rather dense, and I'd like to see this with just a softer pour-on gasket. I think that would help a crap ton as well. But interesting project. Very, very interesting. I like this weight. I do. I think this is quite fun. Quite fun. So good for them. I'm definitely taking 1,000 pictures of this. This thing's super cool. 75% is hard to make sound good? Nah, I don't think so. I think you can get good 75s. Sounds like it has flex cuts or PC plate. Fair. Very fair. This is a cool keyboard. I definitely think it's neat. Like I said, I wonder, and again, I don't want to take this apart only because this has to be sent to other people. I wonder if we were to remove the gaskets here and here, and here on the top, or sorry, here, I wonder how this would change and shape the sound of the keyboard. I really wonder if that would shape this to be a different sound profile. You know? But again, this is being sent to someone else, and I don't want to ruin the keyboard just for the sake of me trying something. Perhaps the last person on the list of the board can try that, so maybe you follow this keyboard's journey around. Maybe you can recommend it to the last person this hits, you know? This is a cool keyboard. Yeah, I think it's neat. Alright though, guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys are interested in the project, definitely follow, follow the interest check page. Check out Cannon Keys there. Who'll be last? I actually don't know. I'll ask Cannon Keys. Maybe we can talk about that. But if you guys are interested, check it out. If you guys want to see more details, I still think it's a lot of fun. Cannon Keys needs to tell us. Yeah, I have a weird feeling it's just there's too many gaskets on this. Like, hear me out. I'm gonna call this right now in case someone does do this. I think if we remove at least the top side of the gaskets on these two, I would just remove both of them. And the top side, again, or both of them on this, I feel like this is going to sound a lot more airy and less stiff. Here's my little take on tab gaskets like this, okay? Just to put this to rest, because I feel like I always go on about this. When the tab gasket has this much contact against the plate, so see how it's the entire width of the tab? I feel like in this case, you do less of them. So the PCB, or sorry, the PCB plate combo doesn't feel like it's so rigid. If you're doing leaf springs like we saw on this board, leaf springs have a very small amount of contact with the board. Sometimes a little bit more, but it's usually, you know, it flares out. And you have like a, just a spring type of design on that side too. There you can add a few more and get away with it because there's less contact with the plate itself. When you hold something like this, you know, there's more of it feeling rigid versus just holding something by a small point, if that makes sense. So again, typically when it comes to these larger tabs, I feel like less is more. And this is usually why I don't like these larger tabs sitting under space bars. It's because they really, really, really just make the whole thing feel very stiff. Personal preference at the end of the day, you could wholeheartedly disagree and say, I like my plates feeling that way. But just my personal preference on how I like my plates personally and what I feel like sounds the most like open and like the switch that you're buying. Here we go with the tab gasket yapping. Oh my God, dude. All right, let's go find someone to raid. I'm going to see you guys probably on Monday. I won't be online over the weekend. We're probably going to be doing the Wave 60 on Monday. So if you guys want to tune in for that, I'm happy to, what's up, Arms? How you doing, dude? I'm happy to, I guess, do that on Monday. I don't have a time slot for Monday, so we'll just do a random Monday stream. And we'll continue the giveaway for the Hope on Monday. We may do a Christmas stream, but we'll definitely be doing something pretty big on the 27th. All right, guys, let's go find someone to raid. I don't know who's online, though. Enjoy the Christmas weekend or holiday weekend. If you guys don't celebrate, just have a good weekend, please. But don't overdo it. Just hang out, you know. If you guys need someone to talk to, hang out in Discord a little bit. Let's just go raid the ducks. Let's go raid the duckies. I'm going to hop off here, and I'm going to go... Honestly, I think I might even just go straight to bed. But I'm a little tired, so... You guys have a good one. Thanks for being here, everybody. And just have a good night. All right, guys? See you later, everybody.